So we have surpassed Metrophodon twice in this episode. Hey guys, it's Sandrag. Welcome back to Jurassic World, the game Site H. And this is a very, very important episode because this is the first episode I'm doing in the brand new update where they have just added heroic dinos. Now, heroic dinos, I'm pretty sure at this point you all know what they are because every other YouTuber has covered them, but me being me, and only having one day a week where I record, yeah, well, it can get a bit difficult to, cover all of these. So we're a bit late, but it's okay because with the time that we have waited, what has basically happened is I have gone into the Jurassic June event where we get the Jurassic Heroes event, and I have done everything except for 30. I was saving that for today actually, but all of these ones I've done them all. I've gotten as many heroic shards as is possible. So let's get straight into our heroics. The first one being Triceratops. Now I already got Triceratops to 1 star, and I did that because I was curious really. Like I got to 1 star and I didn't expect anything amazing, but it actually just 4 times. It 4x the health and attack. So clearly this is a very powerful update. So let's get this guy to 2 stars, shall we? We have 1,050 heroic shards. Let's do it. 2 stars, you get this cool little animation, which basically the Jurassic World Alive animations, because this game really loves reusing those. And we get a slight stat upgrade. So Triceratops having 1,369 health and 350 attack is very usable actually. But that's not it, because we can go one more, where it is now a 3-star Triceratops heroic with 1,643 health, 420 attack, and an improved ability. It is now Herd Power 2, which will give you an extra usage of adding I think it was 25% of your allies' stats to your heroic Triceratops. Currently, I'm pretty sure 3 stars is the maximum because you need 700. Right now I have 350. You can get them by doing these quests, but I don't believe there is any more. Like, oh, why can't I collect this? Hello? Oh, it worked. Okay. So that was Triceratops, and that's as pretty much, I'm pretty sure this is as much of this as we can get. If I click get more, resources currently unavailable. There is no more places where you can get this. So the 3-star Triceratops, that's the best we can possibly get. The next heroic is going to be Dilophosaurus, which we have also maxed out. Dilophosaurus over here, you have a level 40 with 396 health, 151 attack. Remember this, guys. I'm going to enhance it. And this becomes just a casual 1,586 health. Just a little tiny bit, 606 attack. Yeah, nothing special. Just ignore the fact that this is immediately better than 90% of the creatures in my roster. Probably more than that. And not to mention we can go one more. We don't even stop here. Level 1, we can get to level 2. And what's Dilophosaurus going to look at like at level 2? Well, I cannot wait to see. We will get 1,982 health and 757 attack. And I am only 25 away from a 3rd star on the Dilophosaurus. And that's just ludicrous. These creatures, which I have basically forsaken these guys. I thought that they would never be used again, have immediately become incredibly useful. Now do keep in mind, Dilophosaurus does have a hybrid. It's Erlithosaurus, and you can still make Erlithosaurus. All you have to do is get another level 40, and that one won't be heroic, because you can only have 1 heroic in per enclosure. But obviously this guy it's amazing because you're not going to get Erlithosaurus before you can get the heroic Dilophosaurus if you're just starting brand new today. And so the heroics have suddenly become probably the best early game creatures you can possibly get. And that's not all, because there is one more heroic creature, ladies and gentlemen, and it lies right here. The postosuchus, the guys that I was like printing because I needed them for the Uranus project. Well, it does have a heroic, and we can get we can get the level 1 star right now And you are going to see this. You are going to be amazed. Keep in mind, look at those stats. Look at them. Watch as it suddenly becomes just as strong as Metrophodon. And again, this is not all. We can go one more. The 2-star postosuchus. What does this become? Yeah, just a casual 1,931 health and 1,408 attack. It is my best creature. This thing. This right here. It's my best creature. It's not close. And it has an ability, Startle. I think this is kind of a worthless ability. Force the opposing creature to swap out. It's alright. It's alright. It's okay. It's kind of random based on the team. I don't think it would ever benefit you to make the enemy switch out. But I mean, I guess that's cool. The most important part though is certainly the stats. And let's take a look at exactly where these guys lie before we get into our daily updates. Ready? This event, any creature. Let me get out of the way. And as you can see, the postosuchus is our best creature. It is better than Metrophodon. It's better than Indominus and Gorgosuchus. We scroll down a little bit. Dilophosaurus. This is in our top 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's our 8th strongest creature. We scroll down a little bit more. Oh, look at that! Triceratops. It's right there. It's competing with the best. Guys. Do we not see how ridiculous this is? These creatures are not hybrids. They're not special. They are very normal creatures. And they have suddenly become some of the strongest things in the game. And this is not all, because these guys are only in the early stages. Very, very early stages. If I were to get a maxed 6-star Triceratops, we would be looking at 4,108 health and 1,050 attack. And I cannot wait to watch as Triceratops murks everything and takes revenge for being the first and one of the weaker creatures in the game. You know what I would like to see? I would really love to see, right? A Tropeogopterus heroic. A Tropeogopterus heroic. And it's going to be the Avenger. It's going to be the creature that will be the strongest thing in the game, and it will take revenge for all of its brothers, all of its brethren. I guess they're not brothers because I'm pretty sure they're all female. So all of its sisters that have been murdered in cold blood. That would be incredible. I would love that. I'd definitely love to see more heroics. Postosuchus Max Heroic is very strong, as you can see. I'm pretty sure this is going to rival its hybrid Segnosuchus, and Dilophosaurus Max Heroic. That's going to be good, but it's not as strong as Dilophosaurus, so I guess it's not really that big of a deal to the endgame players. But to me, I think this is amazing, and I'm sure a lot of our mid-game, early-game players will agree that this heroic update has just completely changed progression for them. And that's going to be it for my coverage of the new update. We've gone pretty much maxed on every single heroic. The Triceratops is the furthest you can possibly get at this point in time. Postosuchus furthest you can possibly get at this point in time. And same with the Dilophosaurus. I just need a measly 25 more. I wish there was a way to get 25 more right now, but we can't. So I suppose we can just leave that for now. Let's get into other progress we have made this week. Absolutely nothing. I've just been doing other business with my life other than this Jurassic with the game thing. But we do have, you know, the postosuchuses that we were getting to level 20 in order to make that Udon. No, the Uteranus in the Collector's Exchange. We're going to be finishing that off before we begin anything else. So we need 3 level 20s to make the Uteranuses. And there we go. So that's 3 level 20s. That's going to be the last Uteranus we're going to need. Let's get over here where we can complete it the last time. And there we go. We grab our 4th Uteranus. We can make a level 30. We have 2 that are in the hatchery right now. So that's not going to happen just yet. But we definitely can, and that's very cool. There's also Dinosaurs and Parasaurolophus Gen 2, but these are 3 days to go. I don't really want to do that, to be honest. Nah. And let's get into the hatchery where we have... Oh, right, I forgot how strong the hatchery is in this episode. Starting off with the weakest thing in here, the Synethosaurus. Just another, like, working our way towards level 30, upgrading the Cenozoic Park. Another average weekly progression. Next up, Big Edie. who this is going to be our second Big Edie. We're going to evolve this guy in this episode to make a level 20 because level 10 Big Edie is, to be honest, complete trash. And here's where things get interesting. Starting with the first Yutyrannus, who's going to go right over here. He's going to fit in quite well here. We have two of these guys. We are going to make a level 20 again this episode. So I hope I don't use too many bucks, because last episode we did spend $1,000. I've gained a lot of it back. Now we're on 9,268. And finally, this is the postosuchus is currently our strongest creature, but probably not for long, because this is Dracolux, the creature that came from the free event. You can get this guy for free. Just do a couple of quests, and there we go. Dracolux is going to be on Isasauna because, well, I guess we've just run out of space on Nublar. Let's begin to feed these guys. Starting with Dracolux. As we can see, level 1 is already a beast. 1,455 health, 923 attack. I can't wait to see what this guy's going to look at level 10. Let's do it. 2,182 health, 1,385 attack. It is amazing. It is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. It might be the best creature in our park. And we also have Tropeogopterus. The reason why I make this is going to be pretty clear later on in the video. I would never make this just for the sake of it. There are so many better pterosaur hybrids you can possibly get. There is really no reason for this. We're going to claim these two things before we head over to our Big Edie and our Yutyrannus, and let's evolve them. Actually, we'll do it this way. So let's get into Big Edie first. Hopefully you get done right away and don't spend all my bucks. Please. It never happens. It's always the legendaries, guys. Like, I feel like the things that cause me the most pain in terms of speeding up for evolutions are always the legendaries. And Big Edie at level 20 is 1,212 health, 379 attack. This guy is probably as average as you can get in my roster. It's going to get used, but it's probably just it's going to be used in lower tier battles. It's not going to be something that we can use in Dominator League, for example. But it is an addition nonetheless. Next up is going to be Yutyrannus, which I think is probably even weaker, to be honest. But Yutyrannus does go right away, so that is something that I can respect from you. At level 11, 655 health, 341 attack. We get this guy to level 20, where it is... Oh, it's bad. Oh. It has good-ish attack. I do give it that. It is going to be maybe about as strong as the Dracovenator. It's not amazing, but it is going to get used again. Another addition, and we have more Yutyrannuses to hatch. So it's not going to finish right then and there. Alright, so that's everything I wanted to get this episode, which is a lot, okay? A lot of new additions right away. We can begin to work towards some new things now. Starting with our classic once a week solid gold pack. What are we going to get? I'm not even going to hype this up. We do get $500. Yes! Thank you. And we get Orthocans. Not what we really wanted, but that's alright. Because I'm mostly in for the resources anyways. It doesn't really matter to me if I get any class of creature, particularly because obviously a level 10 land isn't really going to help that much. Heading into the evolution chamber, let's see. There is something that I would kind of consider doing, which is getting Pelacactylus another level 20. Because as it stands, these level 10s, they're very mid. Like, they are kind of the median. And the truth is, they kind of get in the way. If you take a look... Oh my god. Hold on. Dracolux is our strongest creature, again. So we have surpassed Metrophodon twice in this episode. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And then here it is. So Pelacactylus at level 10 is very, very mid. If I get them all to level 20 though, they become quite good. And we are eventually going to have to do it because it's going to get power crept. So it is a consideration for me, especially considering I have moved on from Pelacactylus and I've started to get, you know, other SDNA. I've started to work towards the Dilophosaurus SDNA. But let's put some things in Hatchery first, starting with our final Pelacactylus. This is going to be the last one. This is going to be our 8th. I am no longer getting the 2 Pandactylus SDNA because I realize that, I have to come back to the camera. Hold on. because I realize that it's not that useful right now. I should probably move on to bigger and better things, so we can just start to work towards monostegotops as time goes on. As for our other slots, because that guy's going in the free, we are going to start hatching probably the other Uterannuses, to be honest. We have a dilophosaurus. Oh, you know what? Let's hatch this. If we're not hatching dilophosaurus, I think we're just being silly. Dilophosaurus in our $10 slot. We're going to do two Uterannuses. We're going to do our last two Uterannuses. So that means we can make a level 30 eventually. I might sit on 2 level 20s. We're not quite sure at this current point in time what we're about to do with these Uterannuses. But that's going to be what our hatchery looks like for the time being. And let's go into here. Now, evolutions-wise, I actually am quite satisfied with what the park is looking like at the moment. So we could just go ahead and go and work towards that level 30 Synethosaurus. However, we do have the option of making a couple of hybrids, and one of them is the ever-amazing Tropeogopterus, which I think we should probably start doing. Because Tropeogopterus Dilophosaurus, let's be honest, I don't use them. They're not like useful in battle in any way. So I think I really should. So let's make it Tropeogopterus. We're getting there. We already have a level 10. So if we get this guy, we can make a level 20. And then we can work towards a level 40, which is very good. And it's very good value, especially considering I just wasted some resources on Tropeogopterus. And you're going to see why. So let's get into it. Let's get into the battles. That's going to be it. That's all of our new additions, all of our heroics. Let's get into our final run of the Jurassic Heroes event, which requires, lo and behold, let's say I don't do it and I try and use my 3 Metrophodons. It requires a Tropeogopterus. So I kind of had to get it just for this. Obviously, it's 40 postosuchus SDNA, postosuchus heroic shards. So we probably could have done better for ourselves by just not doing this. But yeah. Anyways, as for our 2 new additions, Big Edie's here. So Big Edie is actually better than Uterannus. Uterannus is here next to Dracovinator, so that's exactly where I thought they would be. Big Edie might be a bit higher than I thought that dude would be, but I'm okay with this actually. Another couple of new additions to the mid-order, I would suppose. So let's go and find, where is Tropeogopterus? How bad is it? Oh, low. Oh, it's bad. Ooh. Okay, so Tropeogopterus. And then let's go ahead and show you guys some brand new tech, because you're gonna see something amazing as I bring out the Triceratops and I bring out. Ooh, should I do that? Should I do Metrophodon? I kind of want to do like, I kind of want to showcase the heroics, but I think I'll just showcase Triceratops because there's something very fun you can do with the Triceratops. Get ready. Let's take a look. So obviously, Tropeogopterus, you're the fodder. If you die next turn, I'm okay with it. But otherwise, I'm hoping that you switch out into, for example, Superhybrid. Perfect. And Tropeogopterus dies. Okay, great. Now here comes Triceratops, and this is what you can do with the heroic Triceratops. This ability, add the stats of your allies to your heroic. We can pop that. That is going to add 25% of the health and attack, and we are going to become like the strongest thing in the game for just the 1 turn. Absolutely amazing. We're gonna go for a reserve because, and unfortunately it's only lasts 1 turn. Oh, I know it lasts more than 1 turn. Oh, okay, interesting. Oh, it lasts 1 attacking turn and 1 defensive turn. That's how that works. So that's cool. Unfortunately, I don't see Triceratops carrying this when I have Metrophodon, so I'm going to sacrifice it. But you can kind of see the angle. If I put it together with 2 Metrophodons and put it in first, it would be the strongest creature. Hey, it survived. Let's do it again. It would become the strongest creature in my roster for the amount of turns it is on the field. So we can go for 4. Let's go for this, because it's winnable. Maybe Triceratops can get 3 kills here. And yeah, I think it's kind of amazing how we can finally see Triceratops again after it kind of got relegated down to some, oh, this creature's just bad category. We're finally back to the days where we can see Triceratops versus T-Rex in Jurassic World, the game. It's unbelievable. It's brought back so many new creatures into the meta. So many old creatures that we have left behind has been brought back into the meta by this update. It's amazing. And that's going to be 40 postosuchus shards. And for the sake of it, why don't we also showcase the other heroic ability that I think is interesting, which is the Dilophosaurus. Let's head into the tournament, the Pteranodon Gen 2 tournament, which I'm going to be live streaming right after this. So we're going to chuck in just the Dilophosaurus. Oh, we have to have 3 creatures. We're going to chuck in these 2, and we're going to set up the battle in the Hatching League, and you can watch as I complete this battle in 1 turn. Heroics, they're kind of amazing, I won't lie. So here we come. Right away, we see Tropeogopterus, Supersaurus, this guy. It's alright. I'm going to use my ability. Here we come. Venom Blast 1, and you die. And guess what? And you die. And here it comes. Here it comes. Guess what? Guess what? Here comes Diplodocus, and you die. And there you go. Behold, ladies and gentlemen, Dilophosaurus heroic. I love it. It's the best ability out of the lot, I believe. There is going to be more heroics added. I'm pretty sure, if the leaks in my Discord server are correct, the other heroics are going to be Pteranodon and Blue. So do what you will with that information. Apparently their stats are not going to be improved, and they're just going to get the ability, because apparently it would be too broken. I don't believe it. I really don't. I really think there should be like a facility where you can get heroic shards for any creature as well. Just so you can, like, if somebody really loves Suchomimus and they're like, how could Suchomimus be so injusticed? They can go and get a heroic Suchomimus to 6 stars and use it. Like that type of thing. But for now, this is what we have, and I'm actually very happy with it. We've showcased 2 heroics. We've gotten all of our heroics. And that's going to be it. I think it's a good place to leave it off for this episode. If you have enjoyed, and if you want to see me do more things with the heroics, comment that down below. But if you have enjoyed this episode, please remember to like the video and subscribe. We're looking at 130 likes this video. If we can, that would be very nice. Thank you in advance, and I'll see you guys in future streams and videos.